Holiday Bash 2012 is well underway. As you can see behind me, the live auction is just about to begin. It was after those workers heard the first couple of shots that they actually came outside to where I'm standing right now in this parking lot, where they saw everything that happened across the street from that point on. Now, it's much darker now than it was earlier today when the accident happened here, but you can see, if you look at the ground, the puddling of oil that the sheriff was talking about that can create those slick roads. Now, the deer came in through this door behind me and then ran around the restaurant before finally busting through one of the front windows. This F9 Panther, here to honor Lieutenant Commander Johnny Magda, is about to get a neighbor. They stood outside most of the day, waiting for a decision, a sign, an answer to what they say they've been looking for weeks. And for many, it wasn't the answer they wanted. Close friends, some family, gathered outside the Warren County Justice Center today, where they did the only thing they knew to do, rally for their friend.
Brandon was and is my best friend, and I know he would be doing more than this if this was me.
Justice. It's what so many gathered here today looking for, and what many say they may never find.
Is it just us, or, will there be justice?
That poster and those words resonated here, capturing the emotions of those who awaited a grand jury decision.
I mean, I'm mad. I don't really have a word for the emotions that I have right now.
I'm sad, but I'm madder now than ever. It's just not right. And I can't believe we're going to let this go.
Beyond that anger is the sadness of knowing someone she loved so dearly is gone.
A young father of 3, 27.
Carlton says it's Bradshaw's sons and wife she worries for the most.
She was so faithful and trusting that they would do the right thing.
These people have waited weeks since Bradshaw's death to get what they hoped would be justice. And to many of them, nothing was found.
I don't know where to go from there. I don't know where to go.
Many of the people at today's rally believe justice was not served in the decision and say they will continue to be a voice for Bradshaw. Win Simmons and his son walked through what remains of their home today, picking up what they could from the rubble of what a Christmas Day fire destroyed.
Actually falling asleep in the recliner, and my youngest son, Brody, woke me up and told me, said the fireplace, the chimney's on fire. By the time we got to the neighbor's driveway, the flames were already shooting through the roof. And then within 15 minutes, the whole upstairs was basically gone.
What was a home yesterday is now little more than a house frame.
It's hard to look at the house and realize that you lost everything.
But they didn't lose each other, and out of the rubble they gained something, a respect for those who came to their rescue.
I looked around and there was 25 guys that I didn't even know fighting a fire in my house. Turned back around and there's 25, 30 friends and co-workers.
Despite their loss, Simmons has so much to be thankful for this holiday, his family and those strangers who worked tirelessly to save his home.
And these firefighters, they're putting their life on the line.
Even on Christmas, with no pay, they answered their call for help.
To have someone like Mr. Simmons be as grateful as he was and to go out of his way to say thank you for the effort that we put into it, that's pay to us. That's why we do it.
Nearly 30 firefighters from 4 volunteer departments, including Woodburn, were on the scene. The entire family, cats included, survived without a scratch. And to Simmons, the rest can be replaced. Earlier today, I spoke with the Richards family who nearly lost their daughter before she was even born. And they shared their journey of saving their baby girl. When Stephanie Richards woke up going into preterm labor at just 29 weeks, her hopes of a normal, healthy pregnancy changed.
I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning and my water had broken. So we called, and of course they immediately wanted us to go in.
Doctors were able to delay the labor until 32 weeks, and during that time she received surfactant therapy to ensure Kaylee's lungs would function after birth. The therapy was designed, produced, and fully funded by March of Dimes, and for little Kaylee, it made all the difference. After she was born, she had to stay in the NICU for 2 weeks, and her parents say that was the hardest thing.
That it's very hard, and it's very hard to leave the hospital every day knowing that she's there.
It was rough traveling back and forth to Nashville every day. We get off work usually around 2 o'clock, drive down there and stay till 9, 10 o'clock, drive home, get up 6 o'clock, go back to work and do it all over again.
When she was 5 months old, doctors told Kaylee's parents she had spina bifida and may never walk. But she proved fate wrong again when she took her first steps at last year's March of Dimes Walk for Babies. Stephanie found out she was pregnant again with her son Kyler, and fearing he would have a similar pregnancy, she worked with the March of Dimes to take every precaution.
The March of Dimes advocated to have folic acid be put into foods, but I also had to take extra of folic acid to prevent spina bifida. And I also received the 17p progesterone injections thanks to the March of Dimes.
Now the Richards family has 2 healthy babies, and Kaylee is pretty thankful for that.
They can save me.
You can help children like Kaylee and her family by attending the March of Dimes Signature Chefs auction.